Many families have such a family victim. It seems that he is the most disobedient one, but in fact it is very likely that he is the most disobedient one, which glues the whole family together. It is because the parents are afraid that the family will fall apart, so they need to find a problematic child as a scapegoat, so that everyone's conflict focus can be placed on this matter to ease and weaken other conflicts. The bond between a mother and child differs from that of a father and child. A mother-child relationship is between two people, while a father-child relationship involves three people. Because all the relationships between fathers and children must go through mothers, it is a triangular relationship, so this is very interesting. Therefore, the influence of mothers on children is greater than that of fathers. So many mothers make a mistake. That is, they try to solve the relationship between her and her husband through a triangular relationship. What are the typical characteristics of these mothers? She complains every day. She complains a lot. Complains in front of the children. Complains in front of others. But she does not divorce. Then when you ask her why she does not divorce, she says that she is fine with anything. I can do anything, but my child can't live without a father. This kind of words is a great kidnapping to children. The child will think how much harm I have caused to my mother, how much burden I have caused to her. Because when my mother was young, it was easy for her to remarry, right? So what kind of situation does a family end up in? This is a portrayal of many families. A bad father, a poor mother, and a group of poor and suffering children. Some people even left their parents in their 30s and went to work in another city. When his mother called him, she would still talk about how his father was and how his father had done something bad again. This child would collapse. So many children feel that they have no right to be happy. This is called lack of sense of entitlement. He thinks that happiness has nothing to do with him because he thinks that he is not worthy, that he is not qualified. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the intergenerational transmission of pain. A family eventually forms such a pattern. A family, a bad father plus a poor mother plus a miserable child, lacks a sense of entitlement and cannot seek an easy and happy life. If a child is not used to happiness when he is young, not being used to treating love, freedom, and respect equally, he will easily lose his defenses when looking for a partner. So I often warn many young girls that if a boy pleases you in a way that moves you so much, wow, he sets up a big trap, right? He brings a lot of people to give you a wonderful party. You must be careful. It is not difficult to do such a thing deliberately. You have to be careful about what this person is like in normal times, how this person gets along with others, whether this person knows how to respect women, and whether he knows how to respect others. This is the core. So we need to let our children get used to beautiful things, so that they can identify this matter. The power of the heart is greater than the power of fate. You have to know that the change of your inner thoughts and ideas can make your destiny take another path. Don't be arrogant or inferior. When some people encounter setbacks in life, they become extremely arrogant. They think they can't listen to anything, and they are defensive and wrap themselves up. Because they grew up fighting with their parents every day, some people completely surrender, feel inferior, and shrink back from everything. Both are inappropriate. We should be equal. You are beloved, willing to explore and trust others. This is the most common phrase used in psychotherapy. You are believed that you are a loved person. Well, when you are loved, you can see other people's perspectives normally. A few days ago, a friend came to my house and told me that he didn't know why he got angry with his second son among his three sons. Even if the eldest and the third child did something wrong, he would not be that angry. But as soon as he saw the second child doing something wrong, he would lose his temper and get angry. What is the reason? It could be a time issue, or there could be conflicts in the family during that period or something. When the parents find that losing their temper with the child can ease other conflicts, the relationship between the couple becomes tense, or other relationships become complicated and stressful, and the problem can be solved with the child. The child is prone to making such mistakes and is prone to being naughty. So many conflicts are transferred to the child. But in fact, this problem may be a problem in the relationship between the couple. They avoid this problem and don't solve it. They always bring up the child. Even after the children grow up, many parents still treat their children differently. Will the child who gets more love from his parents among his brothers and sisters be happier? The answer is no. Parental favoritism is harmful to all children. Children who do not receive parental love will feel hurt, while children who are overly favored by their parents cannot achieve true differentiation from their parents. Both types of children are equally hurt, and the different treatments of their parents will cause pain to all children. Life is like this. The child who often becomes a problem child in the family becomes independent earlier, succeeds earlier, and then leaves home earlier. The differentiation is formed. That is, the more naughty he is, the more vigorous his vitality is, the less he is liked by his parents, and in the end, he does better. If a person is always stressed, such as, you can't be better than your brother, you can't be better than him, etc., he will develop a passive personality. There are such people in life who always shrink back when doing things, because when they were young, they were taught that you can't take the lead, you can't steal the limelight from your brother, etc. So if you meet such parents, the only way we can save ourselves is to become prophets of our own lives. We can redefine our lives. We should start sentences with I can instead of I don't want to. I can do this and that. I can become what kind of person. I can travel around the world. I can be successful. This is the model of seeking happiness. Finally, we need to learn one thing called the meaning conversion method. What is the meaning conversion method? It means that things have already happened, and those things happened when we were young. We say that your original family should be the source of your motivation. Your original family should not be an excuse for your pain, but the source of your life motivation. Is he the source of pain or the source of motivation? In fact, it all depends on how you view leaving your family of origin. Well, it's hard and not hard. It's hard because many people don't realize these problems at all, and they feel that they will always be troubled by them. It's not hard because if you realize it, the only change needs to happen in your heart. Because you have actually left that family, your original family has left. So the only thing you can change now is your thoughts and consciousness, right? When our perspective becomes positive, these relationships begin to slowly become positive.